Hey, everybody, and welcome. We are diving deep today into something pretty mind-blowing, and that is AI in assistive technology.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing how fast things are changing.
Right. I mean, this tech is seriously transforming lives, and we're not just talking about the future here.
Oh, no, it's happening now.
It is. In fact, a lot of what we're going to talk about today comes straight from the SLPs Talk Tech meeting at the recent ATIA conference.
ATA.
Yeah, just a couple weeks ago, and let me tell you, AI was the hot topic.
Not surprising. There's just so much energy around it.
Absolutely. And that's why we're doing this deep dive, unpacking the big trends, the cool new tools, and the ethical stuff everyone's wrestling with.
Yeah, because it's not all sunshine and roses, right?
Definitely not. So first things first, AI is everywhere in assistive tech right now.
It really is. I mean, you see it in communication tools, education, you name it. It's being integrated in ways we couldn't have imagined a few years ago.
And that's what's both exciting and kind of daunting, isn't it?
It is. It's this incredible power, but it demands clinical expertise more than ever.
I was just going to say that. It's not just about the tech itself. It's about how it's applied to meet each person's unique needs.
Exactly. You have to be so careful not to get swept up in the hype and lose sight of the individual.
Okay, did you hear that 11 Labs is offering 1 million AI-generated voice clones?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just crazy to think about.
1 million. That's a lot.
Right. It's like, what does that even mean for accessibility? I mean, on the one hand, you could have people regaining their voices or finding a voice that truly represents them.
Exactly. But then there's the whole issue of data privacy and consent.
Ugh, yeah. That's a big one.
Huge. Like, what if someone uses your voice without your permission? Or what happens when these voices become so real, we can't tell the difference?
It's almost like we need a whole separate deep dive just on the ethics of voice cloning.
Totally agree. And it's not just theoretical either. These are conversations we need to be having with clients and families right now.
Absolutely. Okay, well, on a more positive note, there's some really incredible work being done with AI to help people with speech challenges.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like the Speech Accessibility Project.
Right. Tell us about that.
Well, they're using AI to make voice control tech more usable, especially for people with non-standard speech patterns.
So folks whose voices might not be easily recognized by traditional systems.
Exactly. And that's AI for good right there, using this powerful tech to level the playing field.
Okay, I'm already feeling like we could talk about this all day, but let's shift gears a bit to some of the specific AI-powered tools that are making waves right now.
Okay, let's do it.
So at ATIA, I heard a lot of buzz about tools like FlexSpeak, Read, and Write, Glean Avez, Fluid Mind. It's like a whole alphabet soup of acronyms.
Uh-huh. Yeah, assistive tech loves its acronyms.
True that. But seriously, can you give us a quick rundown of what these tools actually do?
Sure. So FlexSpeak is an AI-powered tool for AAC users that can predict what you want to say and even translate it into different languages.
Wow. That's amazing. So it's like having a super-powered communication assistant.
Exactly. And then there's Read and Write, which is a popular Chrome extension that now has AI voices making digital text more accessible for people with reading difficulties.
So that's great. I actually use Read and Write myself sometimes.
Yeah, it's really helpful. Then you've got Glean, which uses AI to improve the accuracy of transcriptions, which is a game changer for students and professionals alike.
And how about Avaz? What makes that one special?
So what they're working on is pretty incredible AI for real-time vocabulary suggestions during conversations.
Whoa. So imagine you're trying to think of the right word and boom, the AI just pops it up for you.
Exactly. It could be so empowering for people who struggle to find the right words.
Okay, that one's definitely going on my watch list. And lastly, tell us about Fluid Mind.
Fluid Mind is really pushing the boundaries. They're exploring all these different communication pathways beyond just the traditional visual symbols and text-to-speech. And it just shows how AI is opening up all these incredible possibilities.
Okay, but let's talk about the elephant in the room here. With all these advancements in AI-generated symbols and images, how do we make sure they're inclusive and representative? I mean, we don't want to end up with a bunch of symbols that only reflect a narrow slice of humanity.
Totally agree. That's why projects like the Global Symbols Project are so important.
Tell me more about that.
Well, it's an open source library of symbols that anyone can use and contribute to. And because it's open source, it's constantly evolving and becoming more diverse and culturally sensitive.
I love that idea. It's like crowdsourcing representation.
Exactly. And it makes AAC is so much more accessible to people from all different backgrounds.
Okay, but what about when AI is actually creating the images themselves? I mean, how do we make sure those images are appropriate and actually support language development? You know, we can't just throw any old image up there.
Right. We have to be so thoughtful about it. You know, we can't just accept whatever an algorithm spits out. We need to critically evaluate the content and make sure it aligns with our values and goals.
So it's not just about the technology itself, it's about the human element, the intention behind it.
Exactly. Like we have to ask ourselves, are these images truly representative? Do they convey meaning clearly and respectfully? And are they helpful for language learning? These are not questions we can just ignore.
Definitely not. And I think this brings us to the big ethical question that looms over all of this, the potential for AI to diminish autonomy.
Yeah, that's the big fear, isn't it? That AI will turn people into response robots instead of fostering genuine communication.
Right. It's like we don't want people to be limited to just pre-programmed responses.
Absolutely. And that's why it's so crucial that AI vocab suggestions align with user intent and don't impose narratives.
So it's all about empowering individuals to express themselves authentically.
Yes. And that means being really intentional about how we design and implement these tools.
It sounds like we have a lot of work to do.
We do, but I'm actually optimistic.
Really? Why is that?
Because we're having these conversations, we're raising awareness about both the amazing potential of AI and the potential pitfalls.
True. And the more we talk about these things, the better equipped we'll be to ensure AI is used ethically and responsibly.
Exactly. It's about having open and honest discussions involving users in the development process and advocating for policies that prioritize ethical considerations.
Couldn't agree more. It's clear that the future of assistive technology is being shaped right now, and it's up to all of us to make sure it's a future where technology truly empowers everyone.
And you know what? I think one of the biggest questions we need to be asking ourselves is if AI can be an intelligent tutor for AAC users.
Ooh, that's a good one. Like, what would that actually look like in practice?
Exactly. How do we make sure it's personalized and truly supports individual learning styles?
And how do we balance the power of AI-generated images with the need for genuine communication and language development?
So many big questions. But the fact that we're even asking them gives me hope.
Me too. This is just the beginning of the conversation, and we're all in this together.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into AI and assistive technology. It's a complex and rapidly evolving field, but one that holds immense potential for good.
And we can't wait to see what the future holds.
Until next time.
See ya.